Hello everybody, my name is Rune Eldred and welcome to the Call of Cthulhu game. It is October 2nd. We're jumping into our horror Let's Plays for October. Yesterday we did an episode of Little Hope. Today we're jumping into this. I'm excited. We're in Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations, Agency Boston. I'm going to lean a little sideways so I can try to read this. Boston, 1924! Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has had trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Now, for those of whom don't know, H.P. Lovecraft is the creator of Cthulhu. I guess would be a easy way to explain it. Cthulhu is a Lovecraftian entity. From my knowledge, I believe he stems from the Necronomicon. I'm not up to date with my Lovecraftian stuff, but damn, this is some brutal shit. Wait. I'm starting the game like this? We're just jumping right into everything? Hello? You know, it's nothing too horrendous here. It's just a bunch of, sharks and shit. Right? Just sharks and shit. Locked cages. I'm gonna turn this down so I could hear my inner thoughts. Oh, this is definitely spooky. What's over this way? Another chain door. See, I know it wants me to grab the lantern. You must light up some mirrors in order to interact with them. Counter darkness. Alright. Semi reminding me of Amnesia here. Hurricane lamp, huh? Bolt cutters. That should definitely come in handy. Let's check out the boat down here. You know, I just would like to mention, I hate water in video games. That is a pretty standard tidbit of information about me. And my brain is just now processing that Cthulhu comes from the water. I'm gonna hate this. Come on, lock broken. May I just go ahead and open that?
In my wake,
That startled me slightly.
fate inescapably draws you on.
Is that the call of Cthulhu that I'm hearing? Eh? Hello? Anybody here to help me understand what the hell I'm seeing? Other than what it looks like wells and entrails?
What a putrid offering.
Is it a putrid offering? It looks like you still took it, though. An offering's an offering, even if it's putrid.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I'm fighting a lot of things right now. One of them is my general curiosity. Like, what the hell am I running from? The game told me to run, but I don't see from what. I don't feel like I'm in danger. Now I feel like I'm in danger.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Is that my destiny? Oh, nope, nope, you just saw me. Okay. Alright. This is just a horrible dream.
I hate whiskey.
What do we got in there? Consultant diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. Okay, so Darkwater, Pierce, mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in a Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. His fancy consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Stable, or my sanity is stable. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Sorry, I had to figure out what the hell was going on with my controller here. Darkwater.
I used to be an avid
inventory.
reader.
Lighter. Lost Battalion 10718.
I used to be an avid reader. The
All right.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch
I can
cases.
see that. I can see that. I'm trying to look at that. October
Married woman runs off with her
1924.
girlfriend.
Nice.
Husband couldn't understand it.
Let's see what's in this filing cabinet. Poor guy. I don't think there's
Been too
anything I
long
could
since I've slept.
do with it. It's a closed case, but
I wonder why I still take these things.
maybe to go home, Pierce.
I wonder why I still
That's not a
take
pill.
these
That's
things.
that's more like a polis. Nothing I can do back there. I'm not gonna drink. He doesn't need a drink first thing in the
Been a
morning.
while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah, that's despite the dream I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Turn that old-timey music off. Oh.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences,
Where the phone
linguistics,
coming from?
archaeology.
Hello? Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth
I am.
Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Locate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Spot hidden psychology, occultism, medicine. I got 8 points available in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or the analysis of objects. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Huh? Represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Chance of forcing doors and mechanisms or using violence during interactive discussions. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. It's a different dosage of a drug or makes a diagnosis of expressing and understand a medical problem. Sciences. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and experience your knowledge of the myth. Well, we 6 points, 2 points, 4, 6, 2. Crap. Well, I see how that's spent now.
Thank you for this information,
Alright,
Mr. Pierce.
let's validate that. You really want to validate this? Yes.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Thank you.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to matter. May I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work
Alright.
than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
My guy does not look good. He looks a little sullen.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl.
My
She is
condolences.
dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna continue to walk around and look at stuff. Your notebook details, okay. I didn't get the full gist of everything, but my notebook does stuff. Alright, let's examine the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? The article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life. They're with their only son, Simon. Nothing on the back of it.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Read about her mental friend in the police report. Something's not right about this story. Find out.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
So she had
What
hallucinations.
do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's
Alrighty.
label mentions...
Click
That's
that.
right.
And you think your daughter could...
That is what go to Dark...
Well, that's everything.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your
My
situation.
situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I used to be an avid reader.
The Learning of Medicine, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. Suitable treatments. Okay. My medicine progression. Okay, so I can progress stuff by locating items. I don't want a drink.
A good old story
Bar
of
owner
black
who
cows
hired
and
me
speech.
didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one could do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Because it's speakeasies. Alright, Pierce invest, leave for Darkwater, find out about Darkwater. Pierce. Inhabitants, Stephen Webster, alright. Intuitive and visionary artist for some. Clues. Charles Hopkins, who's dead. Sarah Hawkins, who are investigating, and then the grandson. He kind of looks like me in a way. Knowledge. No.
Natural sciences, linguistics,
Look, that's
archaeology.
shining.
Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
No one knows, but today inhabitants and the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Alright, I guess we're gonna leave for Darkwater. Darkwater Port. Oh, achievement already, the Sarah Hawkins case. Except the Sarah Hawkins case. Well, that was fast and easy. That's what she said. Dude, I got such bad cotton mouth right now and nothing to drink. I think that's something I'm gonna buy in my next check is a new microphone stand because I don't like how bulky this one is and it blocks a lot of my view on this side, and then it's the same thing with my camera. I want to try to get a better camera, one that could sit up there and kind of look down towards me instead of my nice little Samsung camcorder that I use. That I've been using for the last 5 years. Come on. This game does have long loading times. So I got this thinking it was the Sinking City, because that was the one I was trying to get, but I'm still excited to try this one out. And I'll just do the Sinking City later. And now we're in the Man of Medan. Medan. Focus Home Interactive presents. A game by Cyanide Studio.
almost there.
Because, you know, any island with jagged, sharp rocks is a beautiful island to go to. The Call of Cthulhu. Scylla? Scylla? Looks like a very beautiful fishing town.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Well,
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
alright, cool. So now we're able to investigate the surrounding area. Just kick the fishermen off the dock. I like how they moved the boat just enough to where you can't get back on.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
Medicine.
Fish. You've got...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're
Failed the
not
skill
sailors.
check.
It's a sign. There's something.
Well, that was great. Just discovered an environment, and this could only be the environment. Alright, cool, cool. Since that only needs one, we might as well do that. Validate my one skill point.
Coming. Something.
Hi,
The
officer.
same goes for you,
Bradley.
sir. Move along.
These sailors get upset over nothing. You're totally out of your depth.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, V. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign.
So
There's
they're gonna
something
block me
trouble.
out the rest of the
Something
way.
real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way
understand.
to
You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors.
Yeah, they shouldn't re-release that well into the water. Even if it's for sharks or something, like, that'd be very bad to re-release it.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk. There's
I wonder what's going on here.
Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch
Hi.
if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
You'll see
it.
what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
Nothing for you
What
here
did he
either.
call us just now?
Beat it.
I said you were a bilge rat.
I want to see them fight.
A pox limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Are they gonna fight? They gonna get into it? They gonna scrap?
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses round here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can't we sort this
Okay,
out?
now they're just repeating dialogue.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
So in case you guys don't know, early American... During the early America's history, the 1920s, there was a prohibition on alcohol during the Great Depression. Anything you guys could do for me here? Nope, you all just gonna give me the salty. I'm not going for a drink, but I want to see if there's more things to investigate here. Oh, nice. Just bash his head against the bar counter.
Hey, be careful.
I like my guy. We're already getting some interested eyes.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me who went looking for it. The guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that
All right.
way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer
Fair enough.
or not.
Find out about Darkwater. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic
Oh,
sort
I
of
thought we
guy.
meant the stranded
The
well
name,
at
it
the
reminds
dock.
us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak
So he
ill
knows
of the dead.
something. Psychology professional. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay,
Yay,
I don't know
passed
what
the
it's
skill
worth, though.
check.
but Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make
Well,
up
show
your
me.
own mind.
Her vision, was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Enough is said.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Turn. No prohibition.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
I know who it is.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Why?
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
All right.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Interesting.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
More prohibition stuff. We got some sailors here. Oh, no, that's asylum staff.
The miraculous
The
catch.
Silica returns to port to save
Apparently,
Darkwater from famine.
The most significant
We had given
event
up
of the
hope. The
last
crew of the
80
Silica, or
years.
what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the sensation that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quantity and plentiful nutritious benefits. Okay.
And the doctor, what did he say? He laughed. My God.
That guy outside startled me.
We'll do it again. The girl, doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into
What do you mean?
I know.
Hi, guys.
Nightmares.
Algernon
Can hear
Drake.
things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No.
My God.
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay, I guess that guy's going crazy here reading a book. More sailors. We have that lady. We'll talk to her here in a sec. Alright, a sec has passed.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away, nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink,
Damn.
stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat
Well,
it.
I guess I said the wrong thing. Come on, you know you want to talk.
I told you to beat it.
Shit, she doesn't want to talk.
What can I get
See if
you?
there's something new I could ask.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Is there something new I found out?
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the then.
No, okay.
I've got what I...
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Alright, I guess I'll leave. There's nothing more I can do here. That's the silica right there. It's the old captain. Let's open up the desk. What do we find here?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
In terms of our ground keep your men under control. You can't afford to provoke us. Alright.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Nice. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. I just need to find one more medical journal. See if I can find anything worthwhile up here. The game does use a lot of green overtones.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Or is it a souvenir? Maybe that is his actual wooden leg. Alright, let's continue on with our investigation. Hi, Captain.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
These manifests are signed by Charles
Date
Hawkins.
facility 1880,
That's all I'll get
1907,
from
and a partial date. The rest of the documents blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? And now he's gone. There he is again.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Consult diary. I want to consult my diary. Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
This photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the
Oh.
Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I saw the killer whale on the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
So what's this? What are you putting? Why are they putting it back in the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
But would have killed it.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a
Try
fool.
me.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past.
Yeah, we gotta remember
read the story
that
of the
his dad
sailors
was the
returned to
one that made
Darkwater
the
Harbor.
miraculous
It's
catch.
displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Who's Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
All
Can't
right.
miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Belonged to the Hawkins family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So I wonder if that gives me the option now when we're gonna go ahead and boost that to level 3. Did I even boost it? Okay, I did. We're gonna see if I can talk to Cat now, because I 100% believe that that's Cat.
I told you to beat it.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Alright, and now they've cleared that path. I'm curious if I could do any more study of the whale.
You're not sailors. It's a sign.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't.
So now I unlocked more of this area. I do like how this game plays out a lot like LA Noire in terms of needing to find like clues and stuff. I do like the actual detective work of the game. Saint Brenda, the navigator.
Saint Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Huh. I just heard growling.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Alright, let's continue back over this way.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never done such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Find out about the island. About, St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Or are those guys keeping guard?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Alright, let's find out everything
Peculiar
else.
house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Smart.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Huh.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear cut.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry
Woof,
dog?
woof.
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her
But what
property.
if she sent me?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Huh.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Alright. And who you are?
Where do you think
Officer
you're going?
Andrews. Others are interested in the warehouse. I must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
So I think
Not
the
much more than what everyone
husband
knows.
was
I
with
wasn't
the
on the case.
bootleggers, and that's where
They
he
were
was
all
getting
burnt
his
to death,
money.
right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Alright. I'm gonna go through the back alleyway now since I've investigated everything that I could here. I know for a fact that this woman here is Kat.
I told you to beat it.
Alright, let's keep investigating.
saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Alright, let's go leave.
I shall take my leave.
Alright, let's continue investigating. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in close range. Watch all the items are found. This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
I could go up there and probably pull the winch and open this section.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I like the green slime that appears all over the floor.
I could use this old...
Mount the handle. Gotta keep going super slowly.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
This part enables heavy load to be lifted.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Please tell me that was just the only two things I needed. Like, please. Nope, there's one more item. Of course there's one more item. It always comes in threes, eh? Bruh. Come on, be a smart detective. Huh. Found out how to flip open and close my lighter. Alright, come on. There has to be something I'm missing here. There it is.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I was like, I knew I was missing something.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
See how strong I am.
Damn, I broke it.
You serious? Bro, why? Why? Damn, I broke it. That's all my character can say. Are you serial right now? And now I can't get in.
Well, well. A little mouse has got
I
lost
think I was
on our
purposely
turf.
supposed to.
You're not only inquisitive,
break it.
you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
I'm not gonna say anything. Silence is always an answer.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
So you're Cat.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, there goes my manlyhood.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I just got kneed in the nuts.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Alright, well, this seems like a good spot to stop. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, make sure to hit the like button, share with your friends, family, probably cat, dog, whoever you got to share videos with. As always, you can find other playlists at the in-screen annotations. The bottom left will send you to one playlist, the upper left will send you to another. Bottom right to subscribe. Remember to hit the bell icon to be notified when videos come out. Have a wonderful day, night, day, night, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever time of day you're watching this, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a spooky October, everybody. Toodaloo.